5 Foot Giant, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, and welcome back. Was I gone that long? Thank you for the welcome. Thanks for hanging around. Welcome to Ghosts and Goblins. So I played Super Ghouls and Ghosts last week, I think. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is my favorite game. my all-time favorite video game. But I really like this one too. I'm sad you can't play this one on C64. If I still had my C64, I certainly would. Although having 2 buttons to play this game is probably much better. So, I don't exactly have a well thought out like sort of ranking of my favorite games, but if I did, this would be very near the top. Because I find it to be an incredible amount of fun. It's very, very difficult. And so we're gonna die and we're gonna game over a whole lot. But eventually we should prevail. I'm usually able to I've gotten good enough that I'm usually able to beat it now when I try and play through it. It's been a long time since I've had to absolutely give up on it. But there's certainly parts that give me a lot of difficulty and things I don't know. Whoa. I like those knights, but they've got a pretty crazy pattern. Okay, I actually need to bring the brightness down on my CRT. I'm hurting my eyes. How do I? Nope. Brightness. There we go. Much better. One thing you usually forget about the C64 until you play it again, jump was pressing up. Not on the D-pad, but on the joystick. Oh yeah. Did they even make a controller with a D-pad for the C64? I only ever had joysticks. And I only ever had one good one. Most of them were terrible. Even the good one was pretty bad, if I'm being perfectly honest. I believe they never did. However, the plug was the same as on the Atari, Master System, and Mega Drive, so you could use those too, but that came far later. Yep. Yeah, I've played my Atari 2600 with the Genesis controller from time to time. I think I only ever remember hooking a Genesis controller up to a Commodore 64. I think I only ever tried that once. I remember showing it to my dad, and look at that, I walked right off the edge. I remember showing it to my dad and him being very surprised that it worked. So this is one of the one of the worst roadblocks in the game. Is this house where all these big guys live? Getting through these guys is pretty tough. Each of them, they're basically identical to the boss from the first stage. They're big and tough, and they take the same amount of hits as the first stage boss. And you gotta fight like 7 of them in a row to get through here. It's a really tough place to be. The clock is also a major concern for us on this level. We really want to get through here as quickly as we can because the timer is gonna run down. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those you have to balance time with safety. There's a way to get extra time somewhere around here, but I don't know how to do it. There's like a item drop that you can get. That was very unlucky. There's an item drop that you can get that gives you more time, but I'm not sure how to make it spawn. Got lucky there. Okay, I really would like this guy to go away from the ladder, please. Away from the ladder. Yeah, go over there, buddy. So there's another example of that sort of time versus safety spectrum. I had to give up a lot of time, but I think it's worth it to have our extra hit back. Glad that guy didn't hit me this time down. This time around. As I went down. I don't know what I was gonna say. I want to know what kind of nonsense building this is happening on. Why are there so many irregularly placed windows? Why are there so many ladders? All very good questions. All very good questions. You will receive the answer to none of them. Kirby called. He said there's not enough doors. Oh, that's good. Really like when the bird spawns somewhere where it'll be out of the way. Oh no! Oh no, I didn't think a second one would spawn while the first one was on the screen. That's what I get for not paying attention. I thought I was safe. You're never supposed to do that in this game. Never supposed to think you're safe. Because you never are. I'm walking off a lot of platforms. Makes me wonder, you meant to be inside that building or is it just a bunch of ladders and ledges grafted onto the frontage? That's a good question. Let's take another look at it. We're definitely outside of this one. I mean, these look like they could be exterior windows, but then what are these brick walls here that we can't pass through? If they're not internal walls. I got really lucky there. Oh, I forgot to take that guy out. Oh, don't squat on my ladder. No, no, no. Go back to the left. Over here. What are you doing, guy? Come on. Over here. Not over there. Oh, I got stuck squatting down trying to go down that ladder. Terrible. I promised you we'd be here for a while. I was not lying. Why can't I seem to get this part right? There we go. I don't know if I have enough time for these for this boss. These bosses. Oh no! Oh, come on, Key, get down here. Yes. Okay, made it through stage 2. Let's see. Yeah, it's bonkers. Are those just patios without railings? So many questions for the architect. They're walls that protrude the exact width as the ledge. Also, I like that you said you wanted to play something more relaxing after Sonic. Exactly. I didn't know if anyone caught that. Key get. Yes, thank you for the trophies. I don't know if I've used it in chat. I actually have a key emote. So when we unlock the next emote slot, this is going to be our next, well, this is what I have planned anyway, to be our next emote, is the key emote. Yes, or some might say a keymote. Oh, what do you want to do? You want to pick up the fire? Let's pick up the fire. It's terrible. So I haven't picked up a knife yet. I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of thinking, do we want to do a no knife playthrough? Add a little bit of a extra challenge? Try and use all the other weapons instead? I guess this is where I gotta make the decision. Hang on. Can't wait to be able to use that one. I love that the E is part of the key. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Let's skip the knife. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that on my stream title. So I have to live by it. I'm gonna regret this decision. Oh no, Red Devil. No. Oh no. I also finally got badges uploaded for subs and bits. If you notice, if you see next to my name in chat, I've got a key there. I've got a set of different colored keys depending on how long people are subscribed for. And then I've got different colored spicy peppers for the bits. There we go. Okay, I think we want to take the stairs, not the ladder. I think that's all those guys in this area. Oh, I don't want that thing. Getting through here with the fire is pretty tough. And that's it. There are no weapon drops in this area. We've got to get through it with the fire. We are committed. Not sure what to do about these little guys. But fall for it. There's another little guy up here. There he is. Okay, armor back. See how long we keep it. Oh, yuck. The first. Oh, he despawned himself. Oh, no, he didn't. What? Where is he? He's on both sides of me. Oh no. Oh, the red devils are quite glitchy. they're actually very easy to despawn. All you have to do is aggravate them on the edge of the screen and run away, and they will disappear from existence. Gonna leave the backup armor in case I get hit by this guy. And I didn't. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, hope he despawns. Last red devil. I think if I touch that flashing thing, it turns me into a frog, so I want to stay away from that. There's also a spot on the floor where there's like, I don't know, there's something wrong with one of the floor tiles where you can get hit by nothing on it in this area. I don't know what causes it, but it's not cool. Arthur just sometimes stubs his toe. And that's stage 3. Oops. There's a 1-up. I'm not sure how to get out of here now. There we go. Oh no. What am I doing? These platforms should be so easy, and for whatever reason, every time I stream this, they give me the hardest time. Okay, Red Devil. I got him with 1. No, he got me. That was a weird noise. Got him. Okay, very nice. Yes, thank you for the trophy. Whoa. Oh, I want that. Why'd you put it down there in the floor? I wanted that. I guess I don't want it yet, because I have to fight an enemy who's invincible to it. Oh man, if I pick up this axe is hard to use. We're just gonna ignore that red devil. I don't know if I can get through here with the axe. I'm gonna have to avoid a lot of combat now that I've picked it up. So the fire is tough because when it lands, it burns for a while, and while you've got fires burning, you can't throw extra ones. You only have 2 active at a time. The axe is kind of similar is kind of tough for the same reason, because you can only throw 2 at a time, and you gotta wait for both of them to get off screen. And so in a way, the axe is actually worse than the fire, because if you hit an enemy directly with the fire, then it's done. It doesn't continue to burn and waste your time. But the axe goes through enemies, and so no matter what, you're wasting your time with an axe. There's always going to be some time where you're not allowed to throw a weapon. Which makes it a real bummer to use against guys that take a ton of hits, like that big guy over there. And now I have to employ coward strategies. This time? Nope, just points. Yeah, go over there. Go way over there. So far over there, you don't know that I'm over here. Nope, stay back, stay back, stay back. See, look at this. The axe is so slow when you have to throw a bunch of them. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Oh, it's so hard. I definitely need to find the cross. And not have an enemy spawn one for me under the floor where I can never get it. I'm gonna look in here. Is there anything hidden in here? I've never explored this area. I don't think so. guy's got a basket. You gonna drop a weapon for me? Nope. Come on, let's get some baskets. Yuck. Oh no! That's what I get for backing down the ladder. An enemy spawning right behind me. I've definitely got to farm a different weapon if I'm going to get past all those big guys. Getting, I feel like a very shockingly low amount of enemy spawns. There we go. Basket, come on. Alright, shield, I'll take it. The shield's a pretty good weapon. It's got a straight line trajectory. You can fire two at a time. They don't travel across the whole screen like the knife does, but they eat enemy projectiles for you, which is definitely a plus. And there's no delays with them like there are with the other weapons. Hey, no, go back over there. Go back over there, man. Over here. Over here. You see how much fun I'm having over here? Yeah, you want to stay over there too. Alright. Well, now we've got a better weapon. We're going to make it out of here. It won't be that long. I do like the infinite shields the size of you that you can infinitely throw at the enemy. Oh, yeah. Why'd he spawn? Why'd he have to spawn so low? You have to really train yourself when it comes to the continue screen. You have to use select to move the cursor and hit start to continue, and it's going to start you on player 1 every time. If you select player 1 instead of continue, you're back at the start of the game. All your progress lost. It's very easy to get like frustrated and to, when you get to that screen, to just mash down down start without thinking, and that doesn't move the cursor, so that puts you in a bad situation. You have to train yourself to take your game overs calmly, so that you don't make the situation much worse. Yuck. How many shields did I need to hit that guy with? He was absolutely determined to get me. Is that where the Frownie's iconic Zen approach comes from? I don't know. I feel like streaming really brings out the best of me in regards to that, because oh no, because I definitely take my my gaming failures a lot more lightly now that I'm streaming them. But now I want to know what happens when you aren't streaming. Is there this Frownie rage side to you that we haven't seen? So when I played Captain Toad, and when I was going for 100% in Captain Toad, that game was pretty rage-inducing. I just can't imagine you in a rage. I had some very unkind words for Captain Toad. Ooh. Is it a frowny rage? Well, that has really made me quite upset, or like controller throwing. No, I don't throw things. I wouldn't dare risk damaging one of my precious controllers. It's mostly just, you know, most of my video game rage just comes down to some very colorful language. But I don't know. I watch a lot of other streamers, and I would say almost all of them have like a pretty intense sort of rage mode when they when they fail in a game, and I very decidedly did not want to be that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cultivate the opposite approach, and I'm gonna learn to laugh at and enjoy my failures, and it's been pretty successful. Which is good, because there's a lot of them. Oh no! Oh no. I have a mate, his wife was purposely trying to annoy him, started playing yodeling music really loud to distract him. He eventually threw his controller and broke it. That's terrible. We only got to see the aftermath, and it was a very aggressively wrecked Xbox controller. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I felt really good about that, and then it was immediately reversed. I hear enemies, I don't see enemies. I'm not sure if the enemies in that first section weren't spawning or if they're just invisible, because I could certainly hear some enemies, but I didn't see anybody. For having a weapon that is the size of my character, as you noticed, um, it can still be surprisingly difficult to land shots sometimes. I just have to hang out here for a while and hope an enemy doesn't spawn on top of me. Armor. That's because this game is ruthlessly difficult by the look. It is. It's incredibly difficult. I would say it's easier than Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but that's only because the final battle of Super Ghouls and Ghosts is so impossible. Everything else about Super Ghouls and Ghosts is easier up until that final battle. Alright. Here's Satan. Let's see how we do. He's basically just a big red devil, but he doesn't move in quite as difficult a pattern. And that's it. We're out of there. So, you know, that was a little bit of a slog, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it is when I play this game. Like I said, I'm no expert at it. I'm fairly decent. But I'm gonna sink us into a couple more pits like that every now and then. Here you have to change your weapon because the boss up here on the top left is invincible against the cross. It can't hurt him. He's immune. For what reason, I don't know. They decided to make each boss immune to one of the weapons. The dragon is immune to the lance, so I've got to switch to the cross to do damage to the dragon. You can take out the pieces of the dragon's body with the lance, but those don't count for damage. Only attacks to his head count for damage, and his head is invincible to the lance. See, a lot of getting past this area is hoping that you get lucky with that guy and he doesn't charge at you like he's done to me both times. Alright, that was good. It was really scary because he kept jumping, but other than that, that was a pretty good fight. Oh no. Come on, we can't let the dragon win. Oh. This level is really tough. There are red devils everywhere. A lot of them we can avoid. Just don't, just don't aggravate them and you'll be okay. This guy, come on, go to the left. Go to the left. Yeah, keep going to the left. No, I aggravated him. I forgot I can't take any steps to the left. I thought I'd be okay just walking a little. Nope. Come on, Arthur, we can't afford... No, we can't afford to lose our armor. I always forget that part of his pattern where he comes back and sweeps up like that. I keep doing pretty well through the first part of his pattern, but I always forget that he's gonna come up, and I try to jump over him, and it goes badly. Oh, yuck. Speaking of going badly. Hey, hello. Hello, Naki. Hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Welcome to Ghosts and Goblins. We're on the last stage of Loop 1, so if we get through this stage, we'll be halfway there. Oh. Alright, I see I've got tons of redemptions. You know what? I'm gonna just let my character, we'll get to that. I'm gonna, well, let me see. No, I'm just gonna let my character die, and then that way we can have some music playing while I get to all of this stuff. Hello, Kotzclaw. Welcome to the stream. Hello, all of Naki's friends. Level Shani, Hadu, Mimi, Canal. Hello. All right, so we've got some meme channel. Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. I couldn't put it together. My brain didn't operate that quickly. Uh-oh. All right, so I've got chunks of serrano pepper. So for the let's get spicy, these are really spicy. So let's enjoy it. Oh my. Woo. Oh. Oh my goodness. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You blowing fire? I am now. Oh my goodness. We always talk about your pepperoni. The good old ghosts and goblins. I even had to eat one in Yoshi's Island because of you. Yoshi's story. Woo. This isn't the hottest pepper that I've had. It's not the hottest serrano I've had, but it is really something. So all right, so that's gonna make the rest of this interesting. Yes, I'm getting to it, Klotzkov. I'm getting there. I didn't forget. Alright, so let's pick a bean. I still haven't fixed my machine. That's why I'm taking them out of the top instead of the lever. I don't know how to get it to work right. Oh. Oh. I don't want them to fall out. I want to pick one. I don't even know where that one went. I don't know. We're getting there. All right, let's see what we get. Well, I'm trying to pick just one. Trying to pick just one. It's hard when I'm not looking at them. Okay. Oh no. Well, you know what? That might not be bad. It's red. It's red. So it could be something good or it could be something spicy. It is. They're jelly beans. Some of them are flavored good things, some of them are flavored terrible things. Um um I don't know what it is. I'm processing. Yeah, I'm processing it. I don't know. It's hot. I can't taste. I think I can't taste it because of the pepper. I think because of all the spice in my mouth, I couldn't taste it. It tastes like it tastes like the sriracha bean, but I mean I already had one of those, so there shouldn't be another one. But I think that I had two of them in there by accident, maybe. Because it's very garlicky. There is a Carolina Reaper bean in there. There's supposed to be. There's supposed to be. I think it's another sriracha bean. I think I had two of them in there by mistake. But but I can't really be sure because my taste buds are dead because of the spicy pepper. Like my mouth is still hot. So it's a bit underwhelming, I think. That's true. That could have been that. It could have been the Carolina Reaper pepper because I'm sure that the Carolina Reaper bean, because I'm sure it's not as hot, you know, as a Carolina Reaper. But I'm just surprised because it was so garlicky. So my guess is that that bean was sriracha, and I messed up. I told you that it's not easy to tell them apart sometimes. I have to go. My bed needs me. All right, it sounds good. Thanks for being here though for a while, and sleep well. Oh no. We're gonna see if we can make it through this. Have a nice day and a good stream. Thank you very much. Oh no. Oh no, look, the lance is gone. Where's the lance? Oh, okay. I must have jumped over its spawn point, or its trigger point. That was a bad move on my part. That was a really bad move. Okay, jump over him now, but I can't jump over him next time. I gotta figure out how to go under him. Yeah. Woo. Perfect. Oh my goodness. The heat really stays with me. Perfect. Oh. Well done, the pepper must have woke you up. We did okay, but don't celebrate too soon. Oh, look, that knife. There's the knife that we can't have. Now I have to kill this red devil and stay away from that knife. We couldn't have it. We couldn't have it even if I weren't playing no knife. Because you have to finish this level with the shield. If you defeat the boss with anything except the shield, it sends you back to the beginning of level 5 as punishment. Whoa, I got really lucky there. Alright, there's half the boss. Here's the other half. Perfect. Beautiful, we did it. Hey, thank you. Oh no. Okay, this room is an illusion and is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead, dauntlessly make rapid progress. Boy, that was so fun. I wish I could do it again. What luck? Okay, we've got to pick up some kind of weapon before we make it to the boss. Because again, he's immune to the shield. Okay, there we go. Got him. That was actually really bad how I aggravated him from a grounded position like that. I should have been more thoughtful and come jumping at him instead. I think we got a 1-up. Oh, the enemy dropped a basket down the river. That doesn't help me at all. Okay, so we have to hang out here with these burrito guys until one of them drops a weapon. They're really not doing me any favors here. Whoa. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Alright, here we are again, waiting for a weapon. Ideally, we would get the lance. But I'll gladly take anything that they drop. Got kind of lucky there. Oh, I'm already hit. That means I don't have very long to look. Come on, what's with all the statues? I don't care about the statues. I need weapons. Oh, thank goodness. Finally, we got a weapon. You know, it's not my favorite, but any port in a storm, right? Oh no, I threw them both the wrong direction. What am I doing? That was such a bad move. Oh no, he's gonna steamroll me. I don't think there was any way around that. I don't think I could have ducked under those. If I could, then I made a really bad choice, but... Alright. Thank goodness. Out of there. Give me that key. Let's go. Let's go. Stage 2. Getting through here with the fire is really hard. I may have to stop and farm a weapon again until I can pick up a lance in order to make it through this building. But I'm gonna give it a good solid effort with the fire first. I tell you, it feels really bad to get deep into the game and then to mess up and hit that player 1 button and lose all your progress. If that happens, if you mess up and do that on the end of loop 2, those are some bad times. Don't come this way. He keeps going the opposite of where I want him to go. So the game actually wants you to have the fire for this part. Because it puts a fire in your way, or well, somewhere where you're really likely to get it. And it definitely doesn't want you to have the fire because it's the best weapon. Get back down here, platforms. I need you. No. Brutally punished for my impatience. Oh, yuck. Okay, get away from the ladder. Away from the ladder. Stupid big guy eating up all my time. I like that ladder song. Oh no. I'm gonna run out of time, my friends. There's no way around it. Might as well leap into the water. I didn't really do that on purpose, but I was just kind of going with it. Hello, Key to Life. The rest of Sonic was really good. We finished up about an hour ago, an hour and change. I made it through. I didn't even use any continues. I only got 3 of the emeralds, though, so I'm going to have to play it again someday and try to get all the emeralds. But that's going to be a bit further down the line. Maybe after I've got some experience with the other games under my belt. I thought since that game was so difficult, I would relax afterwards by playing something easy. Sorry for mispronouncing your name wrong so many times yesterday. I was actually lurking in your stream earlier today when you were playing Sonic Adventure, and it was when I was looking at your profile page that I realized I'd said your name wrong like 1,000 times. So my bad. You just did your favorite characters. You were doing Sonic when I watched. You're in like a stone, like a stony type level. It was all bricks. The video footage looked really good. Were you playing on a GameCube or something else? Because it looked really sharp. Kai is a good second choice. I'm so happy you got to see me play. Yeah, I'll definitely drop by again. I didn't speak up because I knew I wasn't going to be able to hang around for very long earlier. But I mean, I'm definitely going to drop by again. I need this guy to go away. He's sitting on my ladder, eating up all my time. We're in the same situation we were last time. I really need to figure out where the extra time is on this level, because I desperately need it. Oh. Did you see our bones? The way it slid, it was so weird. It slid across the platform. You got stuck, waited for the platform to lift, and slid off the rest of the way. That was so weird. I was really struggling at the end of that level. Wow, thanks. I'm playing on Steam, which I think is using the GameCube port. No, no. Oh, there it went. I was thinking this is the run, and it's definitely not now. I'm gonna need a lot of luck. Why did I have to get hit? Why, oh why? I'm gonna try and be patient here. Let's see how it goes. No! Oh, it was going so good, but losing our armor, that's hard to recover from. Oh, I know. Just gonna ignore that one guy. You know what, I'm just gonna ignore a lot of guys. Oh no. I got the armor. I just looked away for a second there and ran right into a bird. I'm wasting too much time. There's no way to recover. I love the emote. Thank you. Lucent Jelly draws all my emotes for me. That one's currently my that's currently my tier 2 emote, and I'm waiting to get a 4th emote slot so I can slide it down where people can actually use it. But in the meantime, I put it there so I can use it. I'm having really bad luck with these big guys sitting on my ladders. Why won't he just go away? What are you doing, big guy? Stop following me over here, finally. He sits on my ladder. He takes my armor. There's just nothing good about the big guy. It's really cute. I don't have emotes yet, but I will someday. I'm very lucky to know a lot of talented artists who are willing to work for me for free. All right. Thank you, cows. Excellent work. Go, 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 go. Get off the ladder, get off the ladder. Don't throw anything at me. Okay. Jump over the bird. I got really lucky there. I should have gotten hit there. I got really lucky to not be hit. Could this be it? Could this be the one? That was a good start. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, boss. Alright. Woo! We made it through. We made it through with the fire. It's so much harder without the knife. Thank you for the trophies. Yes. Oh man. I really miss my PS2 because most of my Sonic games are on it. Ones I can't play on Steam, eventually I'll grab it from my parents' house. I have a PlayStation 2 and a whole universe of games for it that I've never played. I don't have it currently hooked up myself. There's so many things I want to play on it. We're gonna make it through here, eventually. That first part's really rough since we're limited by the torch. There's so many games I can play on it. I think when things are normal again, I can go grab it. But for now, I'm okay with Steam and my Switch. Well, it kind of prevents me from hooking mine up is that, I mean, I've got like, I have my NES, my Super Nintendo, my Sega Genesis, and my Nintendo 64 hooked up. And, you know, I've got between 60 to 160 games for each of those consoles. And so it's like I've got so many to go through on what is currently hooked up that when will I ever have the time in my life to even get around to the PlayStation? Especially if I like a game like this one, then I tend to games I like, I tend to replay. So that doesn't help it with the checklist either. You're set for a while. That I am. I mean, I'm really lucky. I got into retro game collecting in the very early 2000s, when things could still be had for fairly cheap, and so I built up a pretty big collection a long time ago. But that was also the time when I was in when I was in school. So I I was buying tons of games but never playing any of them. And then, you know, just kind of life gets in the way and that kind of stuff. So it's very nice that streaming has given me the excuse to sit down and play so many of these games. For a handful of the games in my collection, um, I was really lucky. I worked at a used bookstore for a while, and while it was a bookstore, like we also handled media, and so people would occasionally come in and sell like retro games and stuff to us, and then I would be able to pick them up for with my employee discount for basically nothing. So that helped me a lot too. Yeah, the inside hookup. I did for a while, but even before that, so so the most expensive the I'm not really big into like expensive games and stuff like that, and ones that are pricey just to be pricey. But I do have one game like that in my collection. That is an expensive game. That the only good thing about it is it's an expensive game, and that's Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut on the Nintendo 64, which people ask like between $600 and $800 for nowadays. And I bought my copy of it. This is this is absolutely disgusting. I bought my copy of it for $4. I know. It was $3.99. I actually bought it. I bought it from the bookstore that I worked at, but before I worked there. When I was a customer there, I lived. I started working there because I was a customer there and I liked the place and I lived near it. And so eventually I got a job there. But before I ever even thought about working there, I was a customer and I would go there all the time. And on one day I went in and I was just really lucky they'd gotten a handful of Nintendo 64 games, slap price stickers on them, put them on the shelf, and I bought them. And I didn't even know when I bought it, I didn't even know it was a valuable game. I didn't think there was a difference between Sculptor's Cut and 63 and a third. I was just like, "Oh, this is a nice, cheap, terrible game. I'll buy this." And I picked it up for $3.99, and it was $3.99. And then it wasn't until I don't know, like probably a year after I bought it that I saw it come up on some like article about like, you know, most expensive video games and stuff like that. And I was like, wait a minute, is that the one? And sure enough, it's the one I had. So it's kind of cool, and I'm kind of glad I have it, but it's definitely an outlier. It doesn't fit my video game collecting philosophy or anything like that. Another streamer I watched said the same thing. There are a lot of rare games out there that cost a fortune and absolutely suck. They're rare, and that's the only reason why they're so expensive. Exactly. I really hate that. None of this should be prohibitively expensive. We should all be able to enjoy the nostalgia, which is why I'm very grateful we have emulation. I think I think Frownie makes more sense if you're going to abbreviate my name. It's kind of funny because like when I show up in people's chat, um, you know, people will abbreviate my name one way or the other, and I always find it kind of strange when people abbreviate my name to Agent instead of Frownie, since like naturally I would read the part agent as a title, and so if I were going to abbreviate the name, I would chop it down to just the name. It just seems weird to me. Like if my name was Mr. Frownie and I came into someone's chat and they wanted to abbreviate my name, would they just call me Mister? Like, be like, oh hey Mister, what's up? I'm fine either way. I don't correct people if they call me agent. But I guess I prefer Frownie because it's what makes more sense to me. And how I abbreviate it if I talk about myself in third person for some reason, but if you prefer agent, I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it or anything. I really have no qualms getting a copy of something that is just not for sale anymore. It's just greedy grifters who are exploiting what they can get away with. Hello, Infra. Got to get real creative with the name shortening. No, I love Frownie. It's got a good ring to it. However, in Australia, we are determined to abbreviate everyone's name to something ending in IE or A. They might. I tend to read the first name, so I think that's where it comes from. But Frownie makes more sense. And if that's what you prefer, I want to respect that. All right. I mean, it sounds good to me. William becomes Willie or Willie. Darren becomes Daza. Sharon becomes Shaza. Louise becomes Louis or Louis. Louise. Go ahead and make that armor appear, though we can't get it. We gotta make these guys show up and run from them. So I'm Cowie or Cowza. I like Cowza. I have wondered from time to time, because you know I archive my streams on YouTube, but there's no chat, which is part of why I try to read the chat out loud, especially if it's a message I'm going to respond to, so that the archive makes sense. Um, but there's no chat in the archive, of course, and so I wonder sometimes if anyone tunes in to one of my past streams and they hear a part of it where I say to my viewers, I say something like, you know, like, oh, thank you, cows, and they don't know that cows is the name of a person in my chat. They think that I'm like insulting my audience, because most people would not be flattered to be compared to a cow, I think. Not everyone is as enlightened as we are around here. Brownies. I share the same name as my father, as he does with his father. It's me, Will, my dad Bill, and my late grandfather Big Bill. just Frownie thinking bovines in general. Hello, Beanwagon. You're pretty good at this. I do all right. You know, I'm no expert, but I've beaten it quite a few times. Oops. I'm not doing very well against the dragon at the moment. Oh no, I don't know what he does now. I don't know what the rest of his pattern is after that. You can always put a text box in your archives like cows as a viewer. I could, but I don't know. I figured if anyone really got bent out of shape about it, they'd leave a comment or something and be like, "Hey, why are you such a jerk to your viewers?" And then I could just explain. Oh no. Whoa, I didn't push start. I got worried there for a second that we'd lost our progress. Getting flawless victory against those annoying demon enemies with a torch. It's not easy. Of course, you know, I'd much rather prefer to have I'd much prefer to have the knife. But that's not what we're doing tonight. I just thought to make things interesting, I would avoid picking up the knife and use all the other weapons. You know, not necessarily everyone I come across, but I've used them all at least a little bit. This is actually a challenge that I've accomplished before on my own. I've never done a knifeless playthrough on stream, but I did do it once just by myself, like a couple years ago. So it's something that I can do. It's just not easy. I mean, it's never easy. There we go. That's how we do it. You stream Mega Man? You must be a very patient gamer. I haven't for a long time, but yeah, I love almost every Mega Man game. I've been getting into Mega Man myself. We've done a couple of them around here. I'm really enjoying those. First ever Mega Man I played was the one that came out on PS3, which I think was Mega Man 9. Oh, that's a tough one to start with. No wonder you think Mega Man games are hard. Actually, it was Mega Man 10. That one's not quite as hard, but it got me right into the franchise. I like them all, but the NES version in particular has a good vibe about it that seems to be lost in the SNES version onwards. I prefer the NES and NES styled Mega Mans myself. Um, Mega Man 7 is the only Mega Man game I've ever played that I actively dislike. There we go. Mega Man X, Mega Man X I like a lot though. Oh no. All right, another pepper. Let's do it. Thank you, Key to Life. Let's get spicy indeed. So this is actually my last piece of pepper that I have down here in the basement. If someone else redeems it, which you're welcome to do if you have the points, I'll have to go upstairs and get another pepper. But since this is the last one, I'm going to try and get all the extra seeds out of the container along with it. There's not that many. It's just that they want to stick to the sides of the container. There we go. So I've got a handful of extra seeds stuck to it there. You guys don't have the right to complain about any Mega Man games until you try Mega Man X7. That game is trash. I'll try it someday. I haven't made it that far through the series myself. Oh no, I think I lost a seed. I better eat it quick. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for the spicy emote. It's not that bad though. It's not as bad as the first chunk I had tonight. It's stuck in my throat a little bit. And that's kind of painful. Woo. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh my goodness. I gotta remember I can only wipe my eyes with my right hand. My left hand has been compromised. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can. It's not okay. Man, that's spicier than I thought it was going to be. It's okay. I can rub my eyes with my right hand. I didn't touch the pepper with my right hand. We have a hand down. Oh, I didn't think it was that bad. It's kind of creeping back up on me. Oh, no! Did I get the checkpoint? I didn't get the checkpoint. I'm okay. I swear I'm okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm still alive. I'm okay. It was a serrano pepper. It was a chunk of serrano pepper, about an inch long, something like that. I underestimated it. I severely underestimated it. It hurt me. It hurt me talking about how it wasn't that spicy after all, and my goodness. Am I ever paying for my foolishness? Now I feel bad. Are you gonna be okay? Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. If I didn't enjoy eating these spicy peppers, it would not be a reward. Believe me. I'm a madman. I enjoy it. Woo. I've never seen you so wrecked before. It just it got stuck back here, and it just stayed and tormented me. It was the extra seed. The extra seed got me. I brought it all on myself with that extra seed. You're right. You're completely right. So a serrano pepper is somewhere, it's between a jalapeno and a habanero. So, it's by no means the world's hottest pepper or anything like that, but eating them raw and fresh with all the seeds intact is still quite the experience. The idea is that very, very slowly over time, I'm going to work my way up to hotter and hotter peppers. I mean, I'm never going to be casually munching on ghost peppers or anything like that. But I think I can at least work my way up to a habanero. I went through here very foolishly and lost my armor early, so I don't really have a lot of hope for this life, but we'll see if we can make it. I can only handle so much. I'm trying to up my game, though. Ready for international travel when time allows. I just don't like the forever lingering burn that peppers give. How many bits would we have to pay to get you to eat a pepper X? No, thank you. I don't even want to say a number because no, thank you. I think the next step up for me, which is still a while off because the serranos are still hot enough for me at the moment. But the next step up is going to be to get some Thai chilies. Spicy food doesn't do my stomach well either. My dad always tested me to handle spice like peppers. I'm not like a champion or whatever, but one time I went to a friend's and I was like, I can eat this pepper without water, and I did and almost died. I don't know what the pepper was, but I didn't try that ever again. I do love spicy things though. Apparently Pepper X is more than 3 times hotter than the ghost pepper, yeah. And see, I'm afraid to eat a ghost pepper. Alright, I need to be careful, or I need to be much more careful in that area. It's called Pepper X because if I ate it, it would execute me. There are just too many. There are just too many of these evil fairies. I'm not properly equipped to handle so many enemies with such high maneuverability. Did you guys know all these hottest peppers in the world are being made by the same guy? It's some madman. I gave him hiccups, red-faced, so his heart rate went up. I did not know. I wonder if he'll make peppers even hotter than Pepper X. Will he ever stop? His name is Ed Curry, or Curie. I wonder if... Alright, thank you, Sparrow. I wonder if they'll come to a point where he has to stop or risk getting in trouble for hurting people. There'll be a point where it crosses into some sort of acid that just melts the inside of your mouth instead, right? All right, so the thank you, Sparrow, for the pistachios. I greatly appreciate it. As much fun as spicy peppers are to eat, these are way much more fun. They're delicious. I absolutely love it. There's this one streamer who has a list of hot sauces to choose from, and he puts them all on a bookshelf behind him, and it's insane. He also redeems to eat them or whatever. That sounds like a lot of fun. I actually have a little collection of hot sauces. I thought about doing that myself. I have a whole bunch. It's like 14 little 1-ounce bottles of hot sauce. They're all made with different peppers. But then I would have to have like I would have to have some sort of delivery method for them. I don't know. I just thought it was simpler to just have one kind of pepper and just take a bite of the... Take a bite of one. It's a little more straightforward. Okay, made it through with our armor this time. Everything's to our advantage. Let's see if we can get rid of this dragon and not mess it up. Yeah, beautiful. Do you ever find peppers give you reflux? I've been getting that really bad lately. Not really. I don't really have a problem with that from spicy food. I usually get like a really bad acid reflux if I eat a lot of greasy stuff. But for whatever reason, spicy foods don't do that to me. Maybe I'm just eating too much greasy stuff then. Yeah, I get it real bad if I eat something that's really greasy and I think really sugary. Now those peppers that come with pizza boxes. I always ask my friends if I could just have them. I like them so much. Yeah. So I think those are usually pepperoncini. That's what's most common, and I like pepperoncini peppers. I usually have a jar of them on hand, but I like the ones that come with the pizza better. I don't know if it's just because they come with the pizza, or if they dry out a little bit sitting in the box, or if they're just, they're a better brand. I don't know what it is, but I like the one that comes in the pizza box better than the one I can get out of a jar. Oh, these little evil fairies, they're just the worst. There's so many of them that are spawning on this life. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Oh man, I want that knife. I hate seeing the knife and not being allowed to pick it up. I would prefer if it just didn't spawn. It doesn't have to mock me. The only time I get like a weird reaction when I eat food is when I'm having too much candy or sugar, because then I get that taste where it's like I know it's too much and I need to stop. Oh, Sparrow, you were talking about how you shorten names in Australia, and then I was just thinking about how you're talking about going to McDonald's to get your coffee. So, do you call McDonald's Macus? We absolutely do. Yeah, I had a friend from Australia when I lived in when I lived in Korea. One of my good friends was from Australia, and he always said Macus. So much so that McDonald's call themselves Macus. Oh no! Oh no! I made it to the boss that I lost. That's horrible. That guy's usually not even that difficult. I want to say the abbreviation thing is smart, but it's probably more just a lazy thing. Hey, maybe it's both. Yuck, this hopping skeleton. He's so good at ruining my life. We call it Mickey D's here. Same. Generally, my friends and I say we want to visit Ronald. uh, okay. Okay, excuse me, just one brief moment. Okay, sorry about that. One of the 4,000 electronic devices surrounding me was giving a low battery signal. I just realized I have stupid names for almost all of my work colleagues. I don't know why I'm doing so bad fighting this guy. What is wrong with me? There we go. Finally get some hits on him. There we go. He shouldn't be that hard. How can I transform Frownie into something personalized? I don't think it's possible. That's okay. I'm good with Frownie. Oh no! My friend Molly is Mollums. That's good. We're on the last stage. We just have to make it through here with the right weapon and we'll beat the game. But we're also on the hardest stage. Yeah. When you said Guy Smiley, I knew I'd heard the name somewhere, but I was trying to place it before I said anything. But you're right, it's a Jim Henson. Character. I watched a little bit of Sesame Street when I was a small boy. But I was always much more of a Fraggle Rock guy. I think that's got to be my favorite Jim Henson creation. I do also love the Dark Crystal. I think I love Fraggle Rock a little more. Dark Crystal. Yes, the Dark Crystal is excellent. Oh. That was close. No. Oh, if I hadn't gotten turned around, I would have made it. I would have gotten him that time. Right? I legit have to sleep because I have to drive tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Alright, key to life. Sleep well and drive safely. Sleep well and drive safely. Thanks for stopping by the stream again, and I'll definitely look forward to catching you again. Oh, I've done a very bad job. I don't know how I'm still alive. I've never had a battle with the dragon go on this long. What is his pattern even doing now? That was madness. Absolute madness. Hey, Four Sides. Hey, welcome to Ghosts and Goblins. Hello, friends of Four Sides. Welcome to the stream. We're on the last stage of Loop 2, but we might be here a while, just so you know. This stage is extraordinarily difficult. Just like the whole rest of the game. Oh, that red devil absolutely trashed me. He tore me to pieces. That's a shame. That attempt was going really well too. Just to make things interesting, I set a little challenge for myself that I wasn't allowed to pick up the knife. Hello, Kinjiru RM. Take the hardest game on the planet and change the graphics so it looks like it was drawn in crayon. Thanks. I like the aesthetic of Ghosts and Goblins. I mean, I realize I'm probably crazy, but I actually like the way it looks. It's got a simplicity to it that I really admire. You know, objectively, I guess it is, you know, a pretty ugly game, but there's something about it that just speaks to me. Had to switch PCs. I'm really enjoying my keyboard lately. Now I'm wanting another one. I'm really not enjoying my keyboard. I was like, I read that wrong, and I was thinking you need a second keyboard so you can type twice as fast. It's got a charm to it. I think it does. But I mean, at the same time, look at my taste. My streaming avatar is a frowny face with arms. Like, I'm not someone who requires a great deal of polish or I don't know, effort when it comes to my designs. One keyboard per hand. It does also look like something you'd have on your fridge from Little Timmy. Beautiful. Hey, thank you for the follow, Kinjiro. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. There we go. Now jump back over him. Perfect. Got him. That's how to do it. Oh no! No, that's not how to do it. I was just gonna say if I could do it like that every time, then we would be in really good shape. Unfortunately, it gets pretty rough. So you guys were playing some of the Jackbox games. Those are a good time. I really like those. I like them because I've always been a fan of I've always liked board games that you can play in like a small party situation, but I like board games that are built around creativity in some way. So I like the game Cranium. I'm gonna stream it more often. Always fun. Excellent. I hope that I can catch you streaming it sometime so I can join in, because it's a good time. We were playing Drawful, so about the same graphical experience as now. Oh my. Oh. I'm not gonna come out of this one alive. I messed that one up too badly. I think Drawful is probably my favorite one in the pack. Um, the Survive the Internet game is really fun if you're playing it with a bunch of people that you know really well and are okay with and you're all okay with making fun of each other pretty hard. That can be a lot of fun. I like the Trivia Murder Party one too. Although there's not really anything creative about that game. Burning your friends is always fun. One of these times I'm going to get us through here. It's not happened yet, but if we just stick to it, we're going to get it. I love the drawing ones too. I forget what it's called, but the one where you had to use audio clips to describe a prompt is my favorite. Audio clips to describe a prompt. I don't know if I've played that particular one. I'm trying to think of what it is. I haven't played all of the packs, so I haven't played all of the games. So that might not be one that I've played yet. Okay, nice. Let's not get surprised by any burrito ghosts and we'll be okay. No, even worse. Even worse than a burrito ghost. Oh, but I got him. I really lost my cool there, but I got him, so that's all that matters, right? Okay, very good. Okay, can we make it happen? Come on, Satan. Come and get me. Halfway there. And that's it. Just like that, we beat the game. Victory. Oh, it feels good. We made it through. Thank you. What's that you ask? This guy? This guy's not a boss. This guy's a victory lap. This is just part of the celebration. Congratulations, the story is happy end. Thank you. Gotta go. Alright, Foresight. Say thank you for the raid. Thanks for dropping by. Being the wise and courageous knight that you are, you feel strength welling in your body. Return to starting point. Challenge again. Thanks for dropping by, Foresights. Enjoy the rest of your night and sleep well. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for the trophies. All right, we did it. We made it through. Yeah, yeah, they definitely they definitely could have done a better job proofreading their text in this game. It's pretty rough. I'm glad it's happy end and not disappointing end. Me too. I'm glad we made it through. It was tough. It was a little tougher than usual, but always a good time. It's a game I really love. I mean, that's why I play it so often. I have to limit myself. Like it takes discipline. I have to tell myself I'm only going to play this about once per month because I don't want to put all my viewers through it so many times. But it's a good time when we do it. So that's gonna wrap that's gonna wrap the stream up for me. I've been at it for almost 5 hours. That's about how long we usually go. It's a little past 4 a.m. for me, so I think it's about time to call it into our stream. It's been a really great night. I've had a lot of excellent people in chat with me. I really appreciate having you here, and everyone who's been viewing. Thank you so much. It means the world to me to have people stopping by and paying attention to my nonsense. Having a good time with me as I struggle and suffer through a game. Thanks for the fun stream tonight. Have a great night. For anyone who's not familiar with my schedule, if you want to catch me again, I try to stream every night, Sunday through Friday. I start up at about 11 p.m. Central Time and go for 4 or 5 hours. I don't always make every night, but those are the nights I always try for. So I should be around tomorrow night for another stream. And hopefully I'll see you again, if not tomorrow night, hopefully sometime soon. If you want to stick around the channel for just another minute or two, we can go on a raid and visit somebody else. I'm gonna go pick up a keyboard. I found one I think I will like. Right on. Okay, so let's see who's around. That might appreciate us coming by. Thank you for your patience while I poke around. It won't take me that long. Okay, so here's what we'll do. How about we visit Grumpy Henna? I tried to raid her channel the other night, but I was getting, I don't know, I was having problems with Twitch. Like it looked like she was on, then she wasn't on, and we went on a different raid, and then I saw her on again a little while later, and so I felt kind of bad. But you know, she's been nice enough to show up in chat and hang out with us, and so I think she'd appreciate if we drop in on her. It looks like she's playing Among Us. I've never watched this game. I don't really know much about it. I know that it was really popular. I don't know if it still is, so I'm sorry if you're burnt out on it. But why don't we check out Grumpy Henna's stream and see how she's doing, and hopefully have a good time on the other side. So enjoy the rest of your day or night, my friends, and hope to see you again.